What's up, everybody? It's Rob Jack, Detroit's next billionaire, and this is Becoming a Billionaire. Today, we're going to be talking about dominating. And in order to be dominant, that means you got to be able to go through shit and keep rolling. It means that you got to be able to really beat everybody else. And it don't mean you necessarily have to be the best, but you got to dominate them. You got to beat them in every situation. You can't let anybody get ahead of you. And so today, I got somebody with me that pushes me and motivates me and keeps me going, because this is a dominant person. He'll tell you himself sometimes, no, he's not maybe the best at everything, but he ain't going to just let you beat him. We got none other than Milton Putman, the founder of CDA, Complete Dominance Athletics, and Good Threads Manufacturing. What's up, man? How you feeling today?
Man, great. Another day to prosper, man.
Excellent. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself, about what you do, and like your vision and things of that nature.
Oh, man, the vision is just to be complete dominance. What that means is we just taking over everything dealing with sports, fitness, and health. Apparel, food products, equipment, services, man, you name it, we're going to be in it. Being a multi-billionaire, not just for ourselves, but to make multi-billionaires as long as the journey, man, to empower our community. That's the problem that we do have. Our community is a poverty mindset, poverty living, and we trying to not. I'm mistaken said that it's not that we trying. We gonna change that. We're gonna change the mindset of all of that, man. The mindset of how we just live in mediocrity. Want our kids to live in mediocrity. So that's what Complete Dominance Athletic is about as a whole.
Yo, that's lit. So I'm assuming that that's part of like why you came up with that name, was because you wanted to dominate like everything that you did.
Definitely. Like, man, you gotta think about it when you was a kid. You never wanted to be a loser. You never wanted to be on a losing team. No, not thinking about how bad you played or how sucked you were out there. What you was thinking about is winning.
Right.
And then that's the idea that we's giving the people, man. Go back to that kid that want to be on that field and dominate, to just knock over everybody.
I feel
you wake up and you want to dominate your day. Everybody wakes up and, man, they think about losing. They have a losing mindset. Oh, I gotta get up and go to work. Oh, man, here go another day. Oh, man, I gotta drop my kids off. And sadly, we passing that on to our kids. If you waking up in a whole different spirit, man, I'm about to dominate this day. I'm about to take over anything that's coming to me.
Yo, that's crazy lit. Like you just hit the nail on the head. Like, we do wake up with the, whoa, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. And not the good way, but in the negative way of like, damn, I don't want to do this shit. I wish something could be different. But then we never take action to get to that next spot.
Man, it's all depend on your mindset. Everything starts with your mindset, man. So if you are a person that want it, you're gonna go out there and get it. You're gonna find your way. If you're a person that just want things handed to you, well, you're gonna get what's handed to you. Yep. You might not like what's handed to you, but you're gonna get what's handed to you. That is what make millionaires, billionaires, and that's what make laborers what most of us are, laborers. Because you have a laboring mindset. You go into, oh man, I gotta work all day. And you gotta even think about it when people do hustle. That's really just a laborer mindset.
Yeah.
Because the plug, as people call it, he have a millionaire mindset. I'm not about to be out here doing this all day.
Yeah,
I'm about to serve somebody and they gonna be pushing it for me.
Yeah.
I'm about to be sitting up here chilling. I'm about to do what you dream to do.
Right.
And that's what Complete Dominance is about. We do what people dream to do.
Yo, that's lit. It's like when you live in a black family, like, mama only cooked one thing, right? She wasn't making a bunch of meals for everybody. You want something different, you better make that shit yourself.
Right, yeah.
That's the only way you're gonna get some good shit.
Yeah.
Like, or at least get what you want, is if you get out there and you make it happen yourself. Yeah. Like, if you're a vegetarian and you don't want meat, but everybody in the house eat meat, what you gotta do?
You gotta go out there and find out what vegetarians eat. And eat. You're not gonna get it where we at, but that's what being complacent is all about. Dang. See, that's being safe.
Yeah.
That's just like somebody, man, at work. 90% of the people at work, my theory is that you ain't been pushed. You might have support in what you're doing, but if you're a laborer and you working for a company and you getting bare minimum and you know you getting bare minimum, you gotta think about the goals that you had before you. And why you didn't do it. And it's because you probably didn't get pushed. After you probably didn't get pushed, you didn't have something inside of you to push yourself even further.
Yo, that's lit. As a matter of fact, the other day we were talking, cause like this is my guy for real. This is my guy.
Yeah, this ain't no made up. This ain't no made up.
Like for real. And then like so everybody on the next program knows that I was homeless and jobless and all that stuff. And I love telling this story because like I'm gonna be a billionaire, so it's all love on that.
Like he ain't name, man.
I'm walking like down like from Birmingham, Michigan, down like to the city of Detroit, and I just basically got kicked out of the spot I was staying or whatever the case may have been. Like I was homeless for real. And I called up Milton and all of it out of nothing. He's like, yo, let me open up the door for you. Dude opened up the door to his crib, man, and let me stay with him. So it was lit, and so that really grew the bond. So that's what I mean. Like when I say like this guy, this is my guy. This is my guy. This is my guy for real. Like these are the people you want to see as billionaires. This is the type of people who are actually going to make change in the world for you and for your family and other people. So that way everybody feels inspired. But the other day we were talking, and we're not gonna mention the name of the person we were talking about, but about how the track and how she ran track and stuff like that, and then kind of in a sense pulled out the dream and never really chased after it again. Do you mind sharing at least a little bit of that with everybody?
Yeah, it's basically like I said, it's about being pushed, and you said she was running the track.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you're not being pushed, man. Your foundation. Like a lot of stuff is with foundation.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't have control of our own thoughts. A lot of people do not have control of their own thoughts. You go into life and you like, man, I'm following this religion. I'm following these type of people. And how did you get it? Who told you to follow that? Right. Until you get the understanding of what you're doing, you don't have control of your own thoughts. That's why a lot of people are living in mediocrity.
Yep. Yeah. Like people do stuff just because somebody else told them to, or because they thought it was cool.
Because it's part of their society, man. They bringing it into the house, man. You're not understanding it. Why is you following God? I follow God, but I know why I follow God.
I feel you on that.
I don't follow God because of my family. I don't eat beef, and my family look at me like, where you get a source of protein? And I named 7 ways to get a source of protein, and they still looking at me crazy because they can't think. It's not clicking to them.
Right.
Because I control my own thoughts, man.
Right.
How I move, how I teach my young kings, how I raise my young kings. I have them controlling their own thoughts. You don't follow
Notice he said kings, not kids.
Yeah, kings, man.
He said kings, not kids. You feel me? We'll see what
they kings.
You feel me? Build that confidence in them early and let them know that they ahead, not the tail. That way, everybody can keep moving forward, because the family got to keep going even after you get there.
Definitely.
The family has to keep going. Like your sons have to. They got to take it further than you did.
Yeah, by the time I get a multi-billionaire, my kids will be a multi-billionaire, and that's just off their own.
I feel
so
that.
They'll be there before I'll be there.
I definitely
that's
feel
the
that.
vision, man.
I definitely feel that. But let's talk about the brand a little bit too, man, because I actually love this brand. I really love this brand. I just did a video today too about in the brand as well too. Then I actually made a video for the brand. Y'all can check it out. It's C.D.A. I'll put the tags in there so that way y'all can see it. Because don't nobody feel like spelling stuff out all the time like that. Plus I can't spell half the time anyway. So it just is what it is. But let's talk about the brand, like what it stands for, what it means to you, where we can find it, all that kind of stuff.
So what it stands for is that, man, like I said, it stands for you want to be dominant. Mm-hmm. It targets that kid inside of you. It targets that athlete. I know everybody is not an athlete. I know everybody don't want to be an athlete. It's not in their dreams. But when you was a kid and you seen other kids playing basketball, mm-hmm. regardless of what you was doing, you wanted to play basketball.
Yep.
When you seen other kids play football, you wanted to play football. When girls seen the other girls running around and racing, you wanted to race those girls too. Mm-hmm. So it's not just fitness wear. It's just not just sports wear. It talks to you. Gotcha. So it's you wanting to wake up and be like, man, I'm about to dominate this.
It's like a subliminal message in a sense. Yeah. But a positive one.
A positive message, right. You be like, I want to dominate this. Nah, I want to. I'm going to dominate this. When you wear complete dominance athletics gear, you feel like I'm gonna dominate this. You're not wearing this and just feeling like a loser.
For real.
It's nowhere. And then you got to think about it. We keep the fashion together, man. The fashion is on top, so don't get it twisted. Don't think that it's just a little ranky T-shirt or some ranky hoodies. Like the fashion is there. Like,
and we done went through the stores and looked at everybody's stuff.
Hey,
I seen the guild and tear offs and stuff, so he ain't got the guild and tear offs.
So the fashion is there. We got our own manufacturing, man. You know, the branding is just getting bigger. All glory and praise to Elohim, man. But that's what it really speaks to, man. It speaks to you want to be dominant, and then you just want to be complete. You know, we far from perfect, but you can be complete in what you do. And the way you eat, the way you sleep, you know, the way you go after your day, everything about you, you can be complete. So that's where that complete dominance come from.
That's facts. I want to tell you another reason why we want this one to be a billionaire. So he's got his brand, right? But he actually pulled his family into it as well too, and they are working with him. So he's got his brother, who's the president of the company, also is over some of the designs, if I'm not mistaken, and whatnot as well too. And he's been super supportive. Like that dude is lit from day one. And y'all know how hard it is to get brothers to work together. Y'all know how hard it is, and so that's one thing. So that's how you know one, he's got a good thing. And then the next thing he even put, that's your niece too, right?
Right.
Put his niece on. Yep, his oldest niece got her own store in the mall.
Right.
Like in Lower Park Mall, am I right?
Yeah.
She got products up there. What is it? Ladies Fitness, CDA Ladies Fitness.
Yep, Ladies Fitness, where her own boutique, man. That's the first of many. So y'all know, y'all go out there, Lower Park Mall, man. Go support her, man. She's a young entrepreneur. Janae Boss, man, I love her. It's a blessing to have her. My brother, yourself, man. It's a blessing to be around those type of people and be able to build that with them.
Something about his family too, a lot of y'all don't know. I only know this because I lived over there for a minute, and I mean a nice little minute. This guy will go to work, get off work at about like 6:30 in the morning, whatever it may be, and then get right back to the business. Like he ain't no stopping, no sleeping. People always talk about I gotta have some hours of sleep. This, I want to say the N-word, but you know we ain't gonna do that here. I say all the other shit, but this dude right here, cuz, will keep grinding and keep going. And just to kind of show you like how like it affects the people around him. So when he goes, it makes everybody else around him go. Because yesterday was her birthday and she was working on her birthday.
Yeah.
And not all of them have jobs as well too.
Right. And
they still come together and they make the thing happen regardless.
Yeah.
Like
that's part of being pushed.
Yep.
It's not just support, that's part of being pushed. Like, man, for my niece, and that blew my mind because I know I'll do it, you would do it, but to see somebody that do that and they young and they in their prime and they age, you know, they thinking about partying. My niece just turned 26 years old. Another glory and blessing. Praise to Elohim, man. She just turned 26 years old. And I'm like, Nene, what you doing? She's like, I'm about to go out here to the store.
Normally they saying they about to go have a hot girl summer.
Right.
That's what they normally say.
So being a multi-billionaire is in her.
It is.
That just showed it, man, and that just pushed me to go even further because I had to put her in a position to get to where she needed to be.
Hell yeah, man. See, that's
when you take on that, like, man, for her to be like, I can't tell her what to do and what not to do because I'm asking her for her help. But for her to get up and to keep in mind, man, she had to get a ride to get there. Her car is down. So for all y'all to be having all them excuses about why y'all can't do something, why this not working, where you at in life, man, this young lady, let me mistaken, this young queen, man, she went out there on her own. And like, I'm about to push this because she believe in it. She not only believe in it, she dedicated to it.
That's a dominant mindset.
That's a dominant mindset. That's complete dominance.
That's exactly. That's all that is.
Complete dominance athletics.
That's all that is. And so many people don't have that. You know, well, I ain't even gonna say they don't have it. So many people, they don't want to pull it out of them.
They don't know where to find it.
They
don't know where to find it. And then when some people find it, they scared them.
So tell me this, for the people who like, because I made a video too, and y'all can find that one on YouTube. It's basically on how to stop being a bitch, because there was moments in my life where I was bitching, you know, and I was being a bitch. I'd be bitched out by other people, bitched out by situations, bitched out by my resources, stuff like that. How do you overcome being a bitch and start being dominant? Like,
the first thing you really got to do, you got to look in the mirror. You got to stop blaming everybody else. You gotta stop blaming everybody else, man. You gotta look in the mirror. Like for myself, when I started becoming a king, and I'm still not fully a king yet, but on my journey of becoming a king, I had to look at myself and why I'm doing what I'm doing, why I'm in the situations that I'm in. It's always something you done to be in that situation.
You got that right.
And then sometimes we are in situations so we can be humble and learn. So when we get out this situation, we know we don't want that no more.
Preach.
You know, a lot of us want to be rich because it's a desire, but not ready to be rich. A lot of us want relationships and not ready for relationships. A lot of us want certain females and not ready for a queen because you're not built like that way.
Yep.
You can build yourself that way, but you're not built that way. A lot of females want kings, but they not built that way.
You gotta be a queen to deal with a king.
So you gotta look in the mirror and be like, man, what am I doing? Then you start jotting it down and you correct it.
And now tell me this, because a lot of people don't want to do that, or even when other people call it out on them or they notice it, they still don't take action. So, like, what were some of the steps you took personally that kind of worked for you to kind of say, like, I don't really know any of your flaws. You do a good job on correcting them before the public sees them. So that's fucking awesome. Excuse my French, but that's awesome. Like, so, like, what are some things you had to do to kind of overcome some of the challenges that you don't actually mind sharing? You know?
Oh man, it's really knowing where you want to be. Like, you have to be honest and know. Like, we had a conversation yesterday, and we was talking about what people really want. Like, it's desires and it's what you really want. It's society desires and it's what you really want. Some people just want a nice family and live 5 to 7, and that's fine.
Yep.
Some people actually want to know what's on the horizon and don't care about a relationship, and that's fine. But you need to know what you really want. Like, I love companionship. I'm a fan of love. I'm a fan of matrimony. It's a difference between marriage and matrimony, y'all. So I'm a fan of matrimony. But what I ultimately want is to be a multi-billionaire. And so you have to look at yourself and be like, what is it going to take for me to be a multi-billionaire? And it's sacrifices. And that's the thing. A lot of people don't want to sacrifice anything, and not understanding that we sacrifice stuff every day. Like, I sacrifice something sitting with you today. You sacrifice something today with things that you do. We all sacrifice, but until we in a position when we see the ultimatum of what's the sacrifices are, then we be like, oh, I don't want that.
Right.
Oh, that's real right there.
Right. Yeah.
So that's what I did. I looked in the mirror like, what do I truly want? And then I stopped blaming everybody else because it's nobody else's fault but mine. And then people gotta think, when you blame somebody else, you're giving that person power.
All the power. Yeah.
And then that's a sin.
Yeah.
People don't know why we going through a lot of stuff we going through since history with Adam and Eve. And I don't want to really get on spiritually, but
that's part of becoming a billionaire.
But the really thing about it is, Adam was so in love with Eve that he put her before everything.
That's why he ate from that apple.
That's why he ate from the apple. He knew the rules. He knew the law.
Damn.
He knew it.
Damn.
So, regardless of what Eve did, God looked at Adam like, you knew what was going on.
You put somebody over me.
You put somebody over me. And that's what people don't understand, man. Like, when you put somebody over you, you're not only putting them over you, you're putting them over God. So I never blame somebody what I'm going through. I might say something about the situation. This situation got me fucked up.
Yeah.
This situation is some bullshit. But I'm not going to be like, oh, man, such and such got me in this situation if it wasn't because of something. No. Because that person ain't got that much goddamn power over me.
I feel you on that.
But you got to look in the mirror and realize that.
And take ownership of it.
Yeah, take ownership.
Like that's what I make a lot of the videos about, is about really taking ownership. Because, like, when you look at your flaws is your flaws. It don't matter what your mama didn't do, your daddy didn't do, or did do. Like, at the end of the day, you your own person.
Yeah.
You know, it was kids. I remember. I know that their parents would tell them, "Don't cross the street without me being there," and they would cross the street still. But I would stay on the side of the street listening. You got a choice to make throughout life. You can always choose. It's just who you gonna listen to.
Right.
What are you gonna do in life? That's crazy. What advice would you give somebody who is just too scared to take that risk, though?
Oh man, you gotta seek and find. That's what I get. First, you need to pray.
Yeah.
If you that scared, you need to pray. I
Yeah.
mean, people get being scared like messed up. I mean,
Yeah.
we all scared.
Yeah.
Going through faith is really being scared because you don't know what's coming.
Sure don't.
You just putting God first and like, man, this is gonna work.
Yep.
You scared.
Yeah.
Being an entrepreneur, a real entrepreneur, you scared.
Yeah. Oh, it's scary.
You scared. It's scary. Like, cause you up there like, I'm putting a lot of money in some stuff and I ain't seeing no money come out yet. Like, I feel a certain way about my apparel and my products and my service.
Mm-hmm.
But you scared because you like, I don't know if everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You might got 10 people, but then you might want 10 million people.
Real
You
talk.
scared.
Yeah.
If your goals don't scare you,
You
you got a problem.
You can say that one again.
If your goals don't scare you, you have a problem. My goal shakes me. I want to be a multi-billionaire. Man, you promoting it. That's just two. We believe in being a multi-billionaire, but if you go down the street and be like, hey man, you think you be a multi-billionaire? Man, people don't
Answer is
even.
no.
Yeah, people don't fathom that.
You know, people won't buy my shirts because they don't like the billionaire on there.
Because they don't believe it.
Exactly.
Why would you buy something that they don't believe?
Yeah.
It's not for everybody.
Yeah, you ain't gonna buy into something you don't
So
believe.
you know what you need to do? You need to up the price on the shirt because
Exactly.
the few that will buy it, they believe in it.
They believe in it.
Yeah.
I told, cause my family, they told me some things, and I mean, and that's another topic. That's why I'm like, yo, this dude is the real deal, cause he got his family on board. Somebody that could do that is the real deal. My family told me no. They told me hell no. So I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I mean, same thing with Abraham and everybody else that did something great. You have to learn to step away regardless.
Yeah.
Whether they support you or not, there's times where you got to walk alone. I don't know if y'all, I don't even care if y'all believe in Jesus or not, but I do. So if Jesus at the time when he was about to get corrected or get picked up in the garden, he asked the niggas to pray for him. Excuse my French, I got to bleep that one. But he asked them to just stay up and pray for him for an hour. They couldn't even do it. And who knows what would have happened if they would have stayed up and been able to pray through and interceded for him. Like, I wonder what would have happened.
Man, there'd probably be so many blessings that we missed out on, but being what Yahshua is and what Elohim is, you know, they forgiving gods.
Yeah.
So we still probably inherent in those blessings. He just probably was like a lot of things we do is a test for us. It's not for everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
So when he like, you gotta think about it. You might have a great conversation with somebody, and you might just say something just to test them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm about to just test if this dude even authentic, if this girl even what she about.
Mm-hmm.
And people be like, it just go past their head because they probably ain't. Oh yeah, well then I know we ain't about to do nothing too much. I know I can't do business with you.
Yeah.
So that's what like a lot of things Jesus probably asked for was a test
Mm-hmm.
for you, for your blessings.
Yeah.
It wasn't for him. What you gotta look about it. Man, Yahshua is a king of kings.
Yeah. Yeah.
He is Elohim's son. He was on the right of him where everything happened. Even when he created earth, he was on the right of him. He was beside him. It says that in Genesis.
It sure does. It
So-
sure does.
What did he need from you?
He ain't need nothing.
Man, he was down here to give. He was down here to be a gift. So what did he need from you? If I'm healing people, what do I need from you? If I can make fish out of one, what do I need from you?
Right.
Like, that's what
Right.
people ain't get. Like, man, I ain't about to pray. No, I'm praying with Jesus. What you need?
Right.
I'm gonna do 2 hours. You need an hour, I'm gonna give you 2.
I feel you. I feel
Because
you.
I know you don't need nothing from me.
Right. Let me.
So that's what people don't understand. A lot of things that we go through is a test for your blessings. I know the struggles that I'm in and the quicksand that I'm in, it's a test for my blessings.
I feel that.
So once I get out of this quicksand, oh man, that's why I'm being multi-billionaire, y'all. That's why I'm gonna be a multi-billionaire. I say it because I believe it. You're not gonna say you being a multi-billionaire if you don't believe it.
That's true. That's true. And people gonna feel that energy too. Like, so it's like somebody who does push-ups. Like a nigga that do push-ups, I'm gonna have to bleep that too. Whatever. But somebody that does push-ups, they know somebody just by looking at them who is doing their push-ups.
Yeah.
you can't come around them and act like you work out if you don't work out.
No.
You know, it's like, so when I met Milton, I knew at that moment, I said, you know, this is a guy that's doing the same stuff as me, if not more. You know, so I know
it's hard
that
to keep up with you, man.
No, it's hard to keep up with you. It's you hard. You dog. This I don't know if you sleep. Do you? What the back of your eyelids look like?
Man, they get it. They get it.
Like it's crazy though. But like the energy knows each other. The spirit knows each other.
Definitely.
And that's why, you know, people, birds of a feather flock together, is because it's similarities. You know, we may not look the same. Like, he work out way more than I do, as y'all can tell. You know, I ain't quite there yet. Mentally, yeah, I'm there. But
That's where it started with me.
But this dude is he's the real deal. That's why I really rocks with Complete Dominance from day one. Like, when you told me that name, I was like, yeah, that's lit. I was like, yeah, I knew I want to work with that. Cause
yeah, man. And the people that wear Complete Dominance, I mean, it's not for everybody. Nike ain't for everybody. Adidas not for everybody. Nike killing the game, but it's not for everybody. Under Armour is not for everybody because it doesn't resonate with everybody. Complete Dominance doesn't resonate with everybody, and that's fine. As much as I want it to, because you know, that's more things that I can do. That's more blessings I can give.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but everybody don't feel dominant.
That's true.
You know, if you feel dominant, you're gonna wear it. I was selling some products to a guy yesterday, and he had CDA on it, and he was like, "Bro, where the logo at? I need the logo." I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get you the logo. Cause you know, he like, man, if I just wear the CDA, that could mean anything, which it can.
Cool dude all the time.
Right, cool dude all the time. My man, Jackpot the Juice.
Shout him
Shout him out, Jackpot the Juice, a good guy, man. But when you wear it and you got that logo, man, it resonates with you. Cause you feel it. That's for people that want to dominate their day. There's somebody that's complete. Like, man, what I got going on, I feel complete. I'm about to dominate. Everybody don't feel like that.
For real.
But if you do feel like that, you know where you can get that apparel at.
Go ahead and tag it. Go ahead and
You know where
tag
you
it.
get that apparel at Complete Dominance on Instagram and on Facebook. You know, go out there to Lower Park Mall. All the ladies, man, we got beautiful gear for y'all, man. It's very tasteful and it's gonna be what you want, fashionable. So go out there and check out my niece, man. She'll be there, definitely.
I ain't gonna hold you up. The women's line is lit. The women's line is real lit. Just to kind of jump on the products. Like, I saw some of the girls in the stuff, and it make them look good.
Yeah.
It make them look good. And then from what I hear as well too, from everybody who's worn it, is that it actually is good for working out as well too. So it's got a 2-for-1 thing. You can look good and attract dudes if that's what you're trying to do, or you can work out and be comfortable, still breathe, and not have all that weird stuff going on.
It's stuff that goes on with female wear that I don't know too much about.
You don't wear none of the female stuff?
No. That I don't know too much about. But I have some clients and I have some customers that really tells me the good and bad about our apparel, and is we done heard a lot of good feedback. So yeah, for like a lot of females, they don't like it to raise up a certain ways, you know, the leggings and stuff, and they like it's a good fit. Believe it or not, our fabric is better than Nike. I don't like to, you know, knock the next person. I'm just going off what somebody told me.
The truth is the truth.
The truth is the truth. So in her opinion, she liked the fabric better than Nike. So
y'all heard
the fashion is there though.
Nike, y'all gonna have to step the game up or else y'all in trouble.
Don't do too much because we still trying to get up there. don't make it too hard.
I feel
yeah, so we pay attention, man. We are students of this industry, of the whole health, fitness and sports industry as a whole. We are students of it. Fashion industry, we are students of it. So we're not about to just throw anything out there just to throw it out and hope to get $1. We out here, we making a statement.
I feel
Our
that.
thing is to make statements. So we like Jay-Z said one time, you know, everybody have a moment. If you trendy enough, you're gonna have a moment.
Yeah.
Everybody have that time when you in that white spot. Where he's like, where do you want to be? Like, I don't want to be trendy. Maybe because that's why I'm not trendy right now. I never followed trends. I never followed trends. My mama raised us. We didn't follow trends. We didn't do the white tees and jabos when it was hot. Me and my brother didn't do that. First off, we didn't look good in it. We didn't look good in it. We didn't look good in tall tees. We already under height. Wearing tall tees is not gonna look even better. But we never was the type that follow trends. Even the guys that we grew up with at the time, we didn't follow trends. We always made our own way. We made our own path. People didn't even know that we was from the neighborhood.
Wow. Outside
the neighborhood, we said where we from. We like, y'all ain't from there. What you mean we ain't from there? Oh man, y'all ain't dressing like y'all from there. I ain't got nothing to do how everybody dress there. We don't follow that way. We make our own. So, that's what we do. We really students of it, man, and just make statements. This whole thing that we doing, it makes statements. It's a statement maker.
That's lit. As a kid, though, did you know that you was gonna be on this type of path, or did you just think something that you was gonna do something totally different?
I didn't know what I was gonna be doing, to be honest. I mean, I grew up playing sports like everybody else. I was alright at it. Blessed enough to have some colleges look at me, and I let basketball consume most part of my early life. So a lot of things I did was because of basketball. I didn't know what I was gonna do. This was a blessing.
Okay.
I know I didn't want to work for nobody. I never had a laborer mindset. You know how you have to clean up around the house and stuff like that? I didn't have a laborer mindset. Like, they like, man, you lazy. I ain't lazy. I just feel like I should get paid for what I do. I mean, I help my mama out. Mama need help with them groceries, let me pick them up. But for me to just get up and be just working just for nothing, I'm like, that don't add up to me.
Right.
But I didn't know the other side of not being a laborer. That was the problem.
I feel you.
I didn't want to be a laborer, but I didn't know the other side of not being a laborer. So if you don't want to be a laborer and be working for other people, you're going to be looked at as lazy because nobody's not teaching you to be the other side. Like, I remember as a young age, my mom like, you a delegator. You like to put people in places and have them working. And, I'm looking at it like, what's so bad about that? If I know how to control the environment and everybody's successful, what's so bad about that? I don't think she is saying it in a bad way, but I just think she knew who I was before I knew who I was. Right. I'm not getting out just up there picking up shit just to be picking it up.
I feel
so. I didn't know the other side. The only person I knew at the time that knew the other side, but I still didn't teach me, was my grandfather. He had a farm selling fruit, renting out the pasture, having his own crops, so he knew the other side. He didn't teach me the other side, but he knew the other side. And he came from the factory life. So it's just like a lot of things that's in you. You gotta kind of find that environment and find them people that can teach you the other side.
That's deep.
Yeah, man.
That's real deep because you can only go as far as you know.
Yeah, and that's true. You only can go as far as you know. That's why I'm become more smarter, self-educating myself in the last probably 4 or 5 years than ever in school.
That's exactly how I feel because I taught myself web design, video design, editing, graphics.
You're a highly intelligent guy. So
just diligent. Just diligent.
So the self-education is real, but it's because you want to find the education. Like, I'm a historian. I love history. I love all history. So I'm a sponge when somebody talk about history, and I go look at it and I find it out. I learn more about our history outside of school than you'll ever find out in school.
You got that right, because they ain't never going to teach you.
They ain't going to never teach, but I know their history better than they know their history.
Right.
So we can have a sit down with any white person that feel like they're more history buff than us, and we'll just blow them out the water with that too. There you go,
because they don't like that. They don't be liking that. They don't be liking that. So, all right, we're going to get ready to wrap it up, though. But what would you tell yourself, let's say if you came and looked back at this video, like, what would you want to hear from yourself? What would you want to hear you say? Like,
oh, man.
Or even if your sons was to watch this video, like, what would you want to lead them with? What message?
The message I want to leave y'all with is be the dumbest person in the room.
Mm.
And I'm gonna elaborate on that because we try so hard at being the smartest person in the class. Like that's what society wants you to be. You remember the one little girl always want to answer all the questions. The one boy, I know this, ready to run up to the chalkboard. If you that person in life, when are you ever gonna learn? How can you learn?
That's true.
You're gonna be doing more debating than more sucking in on the knowledge. Cause you're gonna every time somebody say something, oh bro, I know this though. Oh, but this is like this. No, I'm not like that. I always been a sponge for knowledge, and that's why I'm gonna be. That's one of the reasons why I'm being multi-billionaire. That's one of the reasons why you're gonna be a multi-billionaire, because we are suckers for knowledge, the right knowledge.
Yeah.
You know, we break it down. We see how it works. Oh, you know, anybody can't just tell us anything, but if you in a room with 5 people and you the smartest person in that room, you in the wrong damn room. Or you need to look at yourself because you might not be that damn smart. You might be just arrogant. But the thing I say is be the dumbest person in the room. Like, man, it's all energy based. You always want to give. So don't be around people just getting. Just see what you can give too. I just like you smarter than me in a lot of things, but I'm smarter than you in a lot of things. So I pass that to you. You pass that to me. So we gonna do nothing but elevate. How you think people gotta understand? Like, how you gonna elevate? You the smartest person in your crew. Everybody follow you. Who the hell you follow?
Right.
Who the hell you talking to? Then who you talking to, what do they know? We follow mediocrity. That's another thing. Stop following mediocrity, man. If you want greatness, go look and find where greatness is at. Greatness is not in your hood. Nah. It can't be in your hood because everybody is in the hood.
Right.
Like, what is our definition of greatness? What do we see as greatness? Like, that's just crazy to me. Oh man, my man, he doing this. That's great. How?
That's facts.
That's not great. I'm a king, but I'm not great yet. You will see when I be great, because then I'm going to start saying great on everything. Yeah. I'm not great yet, but I'm a king. So, man, you got to know what you're searching for. Find those type of people, and, you know, just be a sponge of knowledge. Yeah, stop being scared, man. If you're scared, you better pray. I mean, you can be scared, but don't let your fears hold you back.
Facts.
Because like me and you was talking, I just ended with this. Like me and you was talking. If you was to die today and you sat with God on the throne before you got in heaven, and He showed you everything that you could have done and could have been, but because you was too scared to even do the first thing, you chose mediocrity over Him. So I ain't gonna be in no position where mediocrity gonna be my friend. I despise mediocrity.
I feel you on that. I feel you. We're actually working on a shirt right now. Next, it's just gonna say anti-average, because I'm totally against that. I'm totally against that.
You know, a lot of people probably gonna buy that though.
Yeah. Oh, a lot of people gonna buy it and still be average.
Yeah,
still be average.
Because it's just certain words that like billionaire scare people.
Oh yeah. Oh,
so you can't be on the corner and be like, yeah, I'm beating this billionaire.
Yeah, they don't want that.
They don't want that.
They don't want
anti-average. I ain't average.
right.
You definitely average.
Yeah, you usually the first one. Hey, y'all, this is Becoming a Billionaire. I'm Detroit's next billionaire, Rob Jack. Milton Putman, Complete Dominance Athletics, Good Threads Manufacturing. Also, just want to plug Good Threads one more time and let y'all know if you're looking to start a clothing brand, or if you already have one and you're not satisfied with your quality, or you want to even just test the water, see if you can get better pricing, better quality, better logistics times, and things of that nature, you definitely need to reach out to them, because I promise you won't be disappointed. Everything that he does in a dominant fashion. I promise you on that, and you need to check him out today. Follow him on Instagram. All the links and everything will be in the description. Thank you all for listening today, and have a great one.
Blessings and prosperity, man.
Peace!